I love them all. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's another World of Warships video with Orange Fan, and today is the final piece of my, so far, not quite complete, but as complete as it's going to get, weeaboo fleet. With all my Arpeggio of Blue Steel ships. Today is the latest one that I've earned, which is the Arpeggio of Blue Steel Haguro, which is a Tier 7 cruiser, just like the other Myoko and Ashigara and Nachi. All the 4 sister ships of the Myoko class. So I finished this ship about a couple hours ago now. If you watched my video from, should have been the last ARP video, which would have been with the Nachi. I did that one about a half an hour after I finished the ship, and then we had to stop and have some dinner and some family time and stuff, so took a bit of a break from recording that. Yeah, we're getting shot at. We are totally getting shot at. That is absolutely coming for us. Can we outsteer it? Yes. Take that, you stupid shores. We're gonna turn around and head back a little bit. This is a bit hotter than I want to go in by myself right now. However, on the plus side, there's nobody I need to worry about hitting friendly with my torpedoes, so I'm gonna So Haguro is a bit more animated than Nachi. Pretty hilarious, actually. Alright. Back towards the friendly fleet for now. Ooh, torpedoes coming? Yep, torpedoes coming. Alright, we're gonna have to go pretty close to this New York, but we should be okay. Alright, torpedoes ran out. Okay. One thing I did do differently was I did change my, oh, more torpedoes coming. I did change my secondary, what do you call it? Rather than anti-aircraft, I have hydroacoustic search on. Add-on module, consumable module. Sorry, I can't think what I'm trying to call it, but there's a Kirishima there, but I cannot reach. So I personally like the, whoa dear. I really like and enjoy having the Arpeggio anime ships. I think they're a neat little twist to the game, and I think they add. I know a lot of people really don't like them, but you know, you don't have to. You don't have to use them. You don't have to take part in the events to get them if you don't like them. Oh boy, whew, that was close. Look, there's another Nachi. I cannot shoot at my sister ship. Wait, yes I can. She's on the other team. She has totally betrayed us. In fact, we're gonna fire torpedoes at her, because, yeah, still getting dangerous here. Alright, more torpedo time. Send some there. And we'll send some there. And we taking some hits here. This is gonna be a stalemate. I'm gonna need to do something different, because this isn't working by myself. Uh-oh. Okay. I prefer to not take any more hits here. Ah, come on. Come on, let's get some fire. Give me some fire on that Nachi. Nope. Armor-piercing shells would be really nice. Got one hit that overpenned, apparently. Come on. Jeez. Taking some pretty serious hits here in this battle. My goodness. I was kind of dealing out the damage a bit in the Nachi battle, not so much in the Haguro. Haguro was getting hurt. Bad. Alright, we're gonna accept the reduced steering capacity and save the repair button. Because that's not costing us any damage. Yikes. Only dealt out 4,500 damage in 6 hits, and I've got about just barely more than that health left in myself right now. The same amount of numbers in an opposite direction. That's really funny. 5421 and 4512. If you notice how much HP I have left and how much damage I've dealt there in the upper right corner. That's kind of funny. What a coincidence. Alright, Gremiashi. You are a destroyer, and you are a Russian destroyer. Therefore, I will shoot at you. And apparently way overestimate your speed. Way overestimate your speed. Yikes. Yeah, I thought he was speeding up. Yep. I didn't miss quite as badly that time. I'm really not paying attention to what hash marks I have, and he turned. Alright. We're gonna walk these shells in on him here, dang it. I think he's heading up that... Yep, he's heading up that way. Come on, let's score some hits. Let's score some hits with what should be the final salvo. They're not. They're just not gonna make it there in time. Oh, so close. Dang it. That's disappointing. Not the best shooting I've ever put on display in a YouTube video, that's for sure. Can't reach that far. How far can we reach? 15.5 clicks. Not quite. Oh. Hang on, Colorado, I'm coming. Colorado, you deal with that Kirishima. I'll deal with the Hatsuharu. Oh boy. Look out, Colorado. Ooh, got a hit on him. Oh man, good night, Colorado. Maybe? Maybe not. I think the Colorado might have dodged them all. Nice dodge. Nice dodge, Colorado. Wish I had smoke to give you there. Let's get the heck out of here. I do not want to be taking on a... Kirishima by myself. Oh no. I took a second to look in and zoom in at... Yeah. I took a second to zoom in on... Oh great, and I'm going to run into the Colorado. Great. Let's see if I can kind of help the Colorado get back out into clean territory here. No, we're just going to both get stuck. That didn't do what I hoped it was going to do. I really hoped that was going to kind of scoot the Colorado along my side there and push the Colorado out into clear open sea. That is not what happened. I've never actually had that happen before. That's a bit disappointing. I was really hoping for the Colorado to scoot right along me there, like a kind of a catapult or a ramp to get him back out into clean water. Not so much. We're going to rain as much HE on this Kirishima as we can until we are not able to fight anymore, which I think is going to be soon. But we're going to pour as much shots into this thing as we can. There we go. Might just be able to do some serious damage to him. To her. Alright. There we go. She's going down. Alright, that's... Oh boy. Hatsuharu. Hatsuharu in sight. It's a mildly more respectable amount of damage. Not great. Not yet. Oh, they're gonna be just off. I did pull a hit, but it wasn't quite enough. Alright, we're gonna have to watch those torpedoes. They're gotta be coming. And I got some for you too, my friend. You wanna play with torpedoes, buddy? I got torpedoes for you. Let's see you sail right into them. Come on, guns. Come on, guns. Ow. It's gonna get around the island. My torpedoes aren't even gonna hit him anyway. Maybe he'll stop there, though. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. That Gramiashi hits me. It's over. Okay, darn it. I thought I was on fire. Now I will be. Watch. Here it comes. Thought for sure. Thought for sure. Oof. Man. Alright, Kirov, just don't turn back. Oh man, he puts me on fire, it's over. It may be over without him putting me on fire. He gets one or two good more good hits on me. A fire is it, though. A fire will do it. The fire is going to do us in faux show. Alright, head back into this battle. Our team is doing pretty good winning it. Let's go push. Let's go push it in. About 40 seconds until I can get another... Boy, that Gramiashi ran. Alright, let's go finish off this Hatsuharu one way or another. One of us is going down. I should have been in on him a long time ago. Although we do have a Kirov up there, so I didn't totally leave that New York alone with a destroyer. Alright, switching over to HE for everything. Whatever we run into, we're flamethrowing it. Okay. Colorado's gonna miss, but boy, it was close. That Colorado wants me dead, and he can see me, and we are in a lot of trouble. I don't know that I can reach him over these mountains. I sort of can, just barely. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oof. Boy, I am lucking out here. Non-stop left and right. There's the destroyer. Come on, turn, bring him about. I really hate that. I really hate you get them launched and you hear the sound of them launching and then you take a hit and get killed and then your torpedoes just never make it into the water. I really don't like that. That is not the first time that's happened to me. Well, that's too bad because my acoustic search went down with me there. Alright. We'll get the final results here and bring it back for the wrap-up. Well, he's got a chance at sinking their destroyer or battleship there, the Colorado, but I think this is going to be it right here. Oh, it's going to be close. If the Colorado takes him out, he's going to have 7 kills. This reminds me that I need to make sure I set up the replays on my laptop. I don't think I have it set up yet. Oof, I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be 7 for the Colorado. I don't think he's going to have time to get his 7th kill. Yep, that's going to be it. That enemy Colorado there had 6 kills and pretty much should have taken out our New York right here. But that's it. Not the best debut I've ever had in a ship. Let's see how we did here. Yeah, not so great. That's pretty impressive for a Colorado. I'm going to guess he's not stock because my Colorado is terrible. Yeah. I fired off 33 torpedoes and got 0 hits. That's actually kind of funny. So hopefully you guys all stuck around to watch this second part, the second battle. This is literally the very second battle that or Sailout that I did. And boy am I glad that I did, and boy am I glad that I was able to shadow play record it, because this is so much better than the first battle, and I'm so glad I didn't leave you guys on just the debut Sailout there. Oh, right. I completely forgot to mention also in the first battle that Haguro here totally, with its red and yellow color, her red and yellow colors here, totally reminds me of like one of the fire department firefighting boats in either like New York Harbor or Chicago or something, where there are these big red and yellow looking firefighting boats. That's exactly what I thought when I first saw her, and I forgot to mention it in the first Sailout, so. So right from the start, I'm not being engaged by like half the enemy fleet, so it's already a better battle than it was. And sure, in the first one, I basically sailed right into that without anybody else I didn't really wait around to see if anybody else was there with me to help me out. And in this battle, I'm more parallel with our front lines, so much better setup for me. So obviously there's the destroyer capturing the C point here, so I'm going to wait and see exactly where he is. Just a little too far away to hit that Amagi out there. Not that I really want to draw any further attention to me than already being spotted. Now, of course, I turned my took my AAA at whatever it is, the gunnery secondary module there, and replaced it with a hydroacoustic sonar, of course. So I knew these bombers were coming in for me. Got my fighter launched off to chase after them, waited for the second round of bombs to hit, turned on my hydroacoustic sonar because I knew there was a destroyer up at D, or C rather, a DD at C. Turned that on and started barraging away at this Mayhan here, and this poor sucker, he had a little bit of a chance against me, but not a lot. And he never really steered, he just kind of committed to the gunfight, which... He's bringing 4 or 5 at most guns, and I'm bringing 5 turrets against him. Plus my torpedoes reach out farther than his do, no matter what his torpedoes are upgraded to. So my torpedoes are more of an area denial thing with a hope at getting an actual hit, but I'm really counting on the guns to do the bulk of the damage here. Especially once I switch over to my armor-piercing shots. I am taking some hits from his friends there. And I was afraid I wasn't going to get this kill here, but my next salvo is well enough on target to take him down, put him on the bottom, and give me the first blood of the battle. Right along behind him, of course, comes the Mayhan's big brother, the Farragut. Or the Mayhan's little brother, the Farragut? Geez, I don't even remember which one is which. I'm pretty sure the Farragut should be the big brother. Well, the younger one, but the newer, better. However you want to look at it. If I remember correctly, the Farragut is the more modern. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not going to stop the video and stop my narration to look it up. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, so obviously this is not a live narration. This is a narration off of a replay, whereas the first half of the video was actually my live narration, so... Got an Amagi within reach, however I'm on armor-piercing shells, which at max distance are probably not going to do too much against a large battleship, especially, of course, when they don't hit them. But that's why I switched over to armor, or HE again. Trying to get me some fires, although that was kind of a funny shell trajectory follow there, right in onto his deck, and then they bounced off the teak wood, or whatever the heck his deck is. Sadly, my total lack of damage there was not enough to save our New Mexico. So I'm trying to slightly keep my distance from this Farragut here, although naturally he's going to get behind that little island there before I'm going to have a chance to get my turrets swung around to fire on him. So instead, we'll see if we can harass this Colorado with some HE fire from maximum range. And the answer is yes. Yes, we can. There's our friend the Farragut back out in the open where I can hit him. No friendlies in front of me here. Clear field of fire for my torpedo launchers. So I'm going to push them out. And our Tirpitz or Bismarck, I forget which one he... Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I forget which one he is there, but we'll see him in a minute when he gets a kill. He's calling for everybody to go for B instead of C, and that's a really good plan. And that is what I'm doing, because there's just... C is way too hot, B is basically empty. And rather than go get sunk at C to no great end on our side, I'm going to push B and either capture it, or at the very least draw them away from C and spread the battle out a little more, force them to unconcentrate their forces. Our CV was also already moving, but just the same, I gave him a little heads up and warning and told him to push away. A little bit down southwest back towards A, where we've got a much better presence to protect him and screen him a bit. Doing everything I can to make sure I'm lined up with B, and then hopefully get some good hits in on this destroyer and get rid of him. He's annoyed me for the last time. However, our Atago was apparently quite annoyed by him as well, and that took care of him. Good enough, I don't care. I just wanted him gone. Especially before he got away and disappeared and wasn't spotted anymore. Okay, yeah, he's a Bismarck there. Masamune-kan. Or I guess probably more like Masamune. Come on, Atago. Sail out in the open where I can see you. just a little bit short. But there's the enemy carrier. He's awfully close. So right here, we've nearly had B captured. And then our Bismarck starts taking a bunch of hits, loses a whole bunch of capture points. And then he sails out of the capture point, which is actually fine because he's a Bismarck. He really should be fighting the enemy team more than capturing, but it did slow me down a bit too because I ended up staying in to make sure that we took B. Which was fine, but we lose a whole bunch of capture progress when he leaves the circle. And I would have actually sailed out of the capture circle altogether if I'd have continued forward, so... Luckily, got some decent hits in on the Otago there. Kind of tried to split the difference on those two there, on the Colorado and the Otago, and hope that I was going to hit one or both of them, which I knew I really wasn't going to do, but... Pulled off the capture. That swings the tickets a little bit in our favor again. Really want to get this Hatsuhara out of the way. That is sort of my job to deal with destroyers here. Got a pretty good hit on his superstructure there. Not going to get the kill on him, I assume, at this point, so I don't even bother firing at him again. And right as I was about to finally shoot at him, he finally does get taken out. So now the enemy ranger is within range, and as soon as I get one salvo off on him, he falls out of my sight picture again, and of course I don't hit him. So, switch over to the Colorado and try to start fires on him. And then the ranger re-reveals himself by exploding in a glorious fireball. Exploding in a fireball from flooding out somehow. So right now my focus is entirely on doing as much fire damage as I possibly can to this Colorado. The enemy Otago there was not terribly happy with me pouring fire into his Colorado, and he's the one who set me on fire a moment ago, but really I've gotten so many fires started and going on this Colorado that he's not going to be able to deal with them, and he's getting hit by other ships as well at the same time. So like I said, a much better battle in the second Sailout than in the first one. Time to concentrate on the only last guy that I can see out of the two that are left. The enemy Otago. Pretty decent hits there. Unfortunately, only an incapacitation rather than a fire. I would have much rather had a fire there. Did shoot down what I'm guessing was one of the holdover Rangers fighters circling overhead looking for a place to land. Another solid rack of hits there, but 5 hits, no fires with HE. Rather disappointing. Possibly I hit him where he was already on fire, I'm not entirely sure, but still. I'll certainly take the 5 hits regardless. Of course, I might have been firing AP there, I actually wasn't paying attention to the replay, so I may have just totally looked like a complete idiot. Now here's where I thought I had him. All those hits there, but 5 out of 6 hits bounced off. And I actually won't get another chance to fire at him again. thought I had him there. Doesn't matter, though. He gets taken out, and that's the end of the battle, and like I said, a much better result than the first one. More than double the damage, and a lot better base score, 4,043. Much better ship XP score there. So you can see 76 hits, 3 planes shot down, 5 incapacitations, 2 sunk. Second place, much better score. Much better. You see all the damage I did here, all the shells I fired, and the XP and commander score. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to check out the social media links. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, thumbs down if you didn't like it. Check out the Facebook page and all the rest of the other things, and I look forward to bringing you guys more videos soon in the very immediate future. Thanks for checking this one out. We'll see you next time.